Assalamualaikum. Hi everybody, how are you today? I hope you are doing good. Now let's study about moving the body. And this is our content. First we will study about skeleton, and then we are study about joints, and the last we are study about muscles. Let's take a look closer about skeleton. If you see the picture, you can say what is the skeleton. Yes, skeleton is rangka. Skeleton consists of many bones. So we have about 200 bones in our body, but you don't have to memorize all of the skeleton in our body. Maybe you need to understand about some of the main bones in our body. For example, cranium, kita menyebutnya sebagai tengkorak, and then we have rib, tulang iga, we have sternum, tulang dada, and then we have humerus, tulang lengan atas, and then we have radius, ulna, and carpals. We also have pelvic girdle atau panggul ya, ronggap. And then we have femur. This is the longest bone in our body. Femur, we call it tulang paha. We have tibia and fibula. So our bones are hard and strong because it is consists of calcium. But in our bones there are also living cells. That's why we also need proteins. Our bones or our skeleton is inside our body, so we call it endoskeleton atau rangka dalam. While another animal have a skeleton that is located outside the body. Jadi exoskeleton ini adalah hewan yang rangkanya ada di luar tubuh. For example, insect, crab, and another arthropods. Then we have joints. This is the example of joints. We have ball and socket joints, and then we have hinge joint. In ball and socket joints, we can move in all over the direction, bisa diputar ke segala arah. But in hinge joints atau sendi engsel, it only be able to move in one direction. So joints is formed wherever two or more bones meet. For example, here ball and socket joints connecting between scapula and humerus, and so on. This is the example of hinge joint atau sendi engsel. Here in our elbow, di siku kita, and also in knee, di lutut kita. And then ball and socket joint, we can find it in our shoulder and also in our hip, di bahu dan di pinggul kita. And then muscles. Our bone and our our joint will not be able to move without muscles. Muscle have ability to contract atau kontraksi. When our muscle contract, it is getting shorter. Dia akan memendek. And to do contraction, muscles need energy. This energy is we get the energy from nutrients, especially glucose. So our movement needs energy. When our muscle relax atau relaksasi, it needs no energy. When our muscle relax, our muscle getting longer, or it will be in initial form, jadi kembali ke bentuk semula, itu relaksasi. This is the relation between muscle and skeleton. Muscle are attached to skeleton by tendon. Jadi otot itu bisa melekat pada tulang dengan bantuan tendon. Tendon are thought connective tissue collagen. Jadi tendon itu tersusun atas kolagen dan jaringan pengikat yang kuat. Take a look at the position of tendon. If the muscle color is red, the tendon color is white. How muscle move bones and joint? So when our muscle contract, it will pull the tendon, it will pull on the tendon, and then the tendon will pull on the bone, and the bone move at joint, so we can move. So because we have muscle, we can move. And then let's take a look about some major muscle in our body. Ini adalah otot yang paling dikenal di tubuh kita. It is biceps. This one is biceps, and then triceps. B means 2, 3 means 3. So biceps have 2 tendons, while triceps have 3 tendons. There are 1, 2, and 3 tendons. This is how our bone move. When we are bending our elbow, ketika kita menekuk tangan kita, this is what happen. The bicep is contracted. Bicepnya itu akan memendek, while the triceps is relaxed. Because, nah di sini bicep akan menarik tendon, dan tendon akan menarik sendi atau tulang, sehingga tulangnya akan mendekat. It is because of the bicep, the contraction of bicep. Sebaliknya, when we are straightening our elbow, ketika kita meluruskan tangan, yang berkontraksi adalah tricep. Because the tricep is contracted, tricep akan memendek, sehingga dan bicepnya akan relaksasi atau memanjang, sehingga akhirnya tulang yang mendekat tadi akan menjauh. So this is, we call this antagonis. Jadi cara kerjanya itu berlawanan. Ketika bicep kontraksi, tricep akan relaksasi, and the opposite, ketika bicepsnya relaksasi, bicepsnya relaksasi, tricepsnya akan kontraksi. Jadi begitulah cara kerja otot kita. So I think enough for today. After this, let's do the exercise to make you more understand about how our body move.